The days leading up to Kyle getting his MRI and then going to the reading with his oncologist always fill me with so many emotions, and this go around I just feel numb. I feel heavy and like a blob, and I've also had a headache for several days at this point, and I think my body is having a really hard time processing it, and like the fear and the worry and the anxiety, just like, although I don't feel anxious, I don't have anxious thoughts about it, what will be. And at the end of the day, I trust Kyle's knowing that he's gonna heal, and so whatever happens, like, it will be, and we'll move through it. But my body feels it. My body is holding all of that fear and anxiety, and I think it is manifesting as this low-grade headache that I've had for several days, and neck pain, and just feeling like run down. And to no surprise, the synchronicities in my life happen. I bought this book recently called The Moon Juice Manual, and I thought it was going to be a cookbook similar to their previous cookbook, which has all these delicious whole food, beautiful recipes, and I hadn't read the description or anything. I just was like, I like the other one, so I'm sure I'll like this one. And the whole book is about adaptogenic herbs that help you to manage stress. I've been reading that for the past few days to also break up my time from being on my screens by reading, and I think I'm gonna order a bunch of herbs so that I can start experimenting with them and seeing if they help with my stress in my body. They also will help Kyle, we'll see. Another thing that I'm hoping will help, aside from adding in some herbs, which I'm really excited to try and can't recommend the Moon Juice Manual cookbook enough. The other thing is, Kyle and I have been talking about this on and off for a long time. We are finally going to try to implement doing the Joe Dispenza meditations into our routine. There are so many wild testimonials, and I watched one today of someone who had a stage 4 glioma in the left frontal lobe of his brain that was inoperable, and after doing those meditations along with all of his other care, he actually stopped doing chemo, I think 6 months into his 14-month journey of doing Joe Dispenza meditations, and at that 14-month mark, his tumor showed no evidence that it was there anymore. So we are planning to start that tonight and doing one of his meditations a day. We'll see what happens. We're feeling hopeful, and also they're long and it'll be challenging, but I'm hoping that I can also show up for Kyle and do them with him to motivate him to do them, and then in turn also find my own healing for my own ailments of anxiety and ADHD and the pain that I feel in my body from endometriosis. So we will see what happens. Little anxiety about that, but also hopeful that it's gonna provide both of us a lot of relief and healing and peace and calm, tranquility, all things that I would like more of in this life. But I just want to go lay around and be a blob, and I'm gonna let myself do that. I'm gonna just be for the rest of the day. I'm just going to go veg out, and just like the weather outside is gloomy, that's how I'm feeling internally today. Really, I don't have much to say at all, but I want to show up. I want to document where I'm at and all of the moments this month and moving forward, and so here we are. I have a headache, I feel crummy, I'm anxious this week, and it just started to rain. It's like a release. So what will be, and we will accept it and do what we have to do. May that be celebrate or figure out what our next steps are, but I can't hold on to all of the fear and the worry, because it's not going to get me anywhere. And for me to let that go, I need to just be like the rain. Just let it flow.